I finally got you. Get out of here, you worthless piece of crap. Oh, wow, it's satisfying to know that I just beat him. Honestly, mosquitoes are pretty useless when it comes to God's creatures, right? Them and bedbugs should be honestly eradicated from the earth. But what if I was to tell you that the humble mosquito, the mozzie, those nasty little shits, may have a benefit to humanity and to all animals, all right? Japanese researchers have recently discovered that apparently mozzies can be trained to smell cancer in humans. Wow, okay? Very interesting news if they can get this thing to work, okay? Now, another question. Some people get bitten all the time by a mosquito, okay? And others, like your friend could be next to you, and he's like, I hear them, I see them, but they never bite me. And my response to that is, you son of a bitch. You lucky bastard. Some people get bitten all the time. Why are mosquitoes attracted to some people more than others? Well, I'm not going to be reading about this today, but there's a quick little article that is interesting. We may even do a video about this someday. Apparently, pregnant women have a higher chance of getting bitten more than non-pregnant women. So that's pretty interesting. But going to what we're actually talking about now from this natural world news, nature world news, new discovery, right? Mosquitoes smell early signs of human cancer. Very interesting. Let's read up on it right now. A team of Japanese researchers has reportedly stumbled on a highly unusual but cost-effective way to detect the early signs of cancer in patients, okay? If this works, wow. All right? You've come too late for a lot of people, including my father, unfortunately, but yeah, he passed away a couple of weeks ago. He had two forms of cancer. You know, terrible situation. But yeah, if these studies can come out and actually work for future generations, that would be absolutely incredible. So how are these mosquitoes able to do this, right? Well, the researchers found a way to use the mosquito's extraordinary sense of smell to scent out cancer in an unsuspicious human patient. Okay? Look at that terrible little creature. Get rid of him. How the mosquito cancer detection system works? Well, let's read up on this now. This is how it works. Mosquitoes make use of their olfactory cells, or a superior sense of smell, to tailor swiftly, detect a particular odor that is prevalent in the breath of someone with cancer. So basically, a golden retriever, bomb-sniffing, drug-sniffing dog, but on steroids, okay? Awesome, awesome. Now, according to the Japanese research team, this is an incredibly low-cost way of detecting cancer. Now, the scientists hope that this novel method of cancer detection can be put to medical use within the next decade. Come quicker, please. But why is this research so important? Well, that's obviously this is without saying, right? We know why, but we'll read it anyway. You know, scientific research shows that mosquitoes have up to 100 different types of odorant receptors. Now, these odorant receptors are located in their olfactory cells, and every one of them can pick out a specific odor per time. Wow, they're annoying little bugs, but they're smart. Okay, they've got their skills. When these receptors connect with particular smell molecules, their molecular membrane opens up in order to let smell ions enter the cell, and they will be readily identified. Mosquitoes have been proven to detect fire smells octanol. This is a chemical that is present, all right, in human sweat. You sweaty son of a bitch. You and is also one of the identifications, right? Indications, I should say, that a person who has liver cancer. Interesting. All right. The Japanese research team successfully created a custom artificial smell receptor that perfectly mimics that of a mosquito. The prototype may only be the size of a lunchbox. So the key for 10 years, if that's what they're saying, in a decade, hopefully it's quicker. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to get an artificial smell receptor that works like a mosquito's does. Artificial, like electronic device, I guess you could say, the size of a lunchbox. And 10 years from now, we don't want mosquitoes in every doctor's office to be able to smell your breath. We want some sort of lunchbox-sized medical tool, right? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So, however, despite the size of the artificial smell receptor, the research team were able to identify up to 0.5 parts of octanol per billion in breath samples, all in less than 10 minutes. Wow. Imagine what they can do in 10 years. Well, the link between cancer and mosquitoes has been established, right? Mosquitoes represent a cultural threat for millions of animals and humans worldwide, with all the diseases that they have. The ones that we know the most: malaria and Zika, okay? The Zika virus is particularly very troublesome for pregnant women. Birth defects, terrible, fucking terrible, all right? It is a growing problem that causes substantial mortality and morbidity worldwide. Actual cancer cases are expected to rise, unfortunately, from 14 million previously recorded in 2012, the year that the world was going to end, all right, to around 22 million over the next 2 decades. Before now, there have been incredibly few constraining pieces of evidence of the relationship between mozzies. I wasn't going to read that bit. I remember that now. There's a little bit I wasn't going to read. But yes, in 10 years' time, what other text will we have? Plus this one. I don't know what it is, right? I'm not going to go conspiracy theory on all of you. And I'm kind of going off topic right now. But we've all seen on TV news reports and newspaper articles and internet reports of some sort of miracle cure potentially coming out soon. All right, where do these things go? Because they say they're coming out in 2 years' time. A few years have passed, 10 years have passed. And where is this miracle cure? Are there big companies buying out these patents to then never use them because never curing someone is more financially better for them, right? People need chemotherapy treatment. People need tablets, right? If you cure someone, well, there's no more money to be made. But anyway, I'm not going to go deep down and talk about the conspiracy theories because probably a lot of them are real for this case, you know what I'm saying? But it's an interesting thought that mosquitoes could be used to find cancer. And the technology behind their little smell receptors can be made into an actual box, right? That we can breathe into, and hey presto, we know the results within 10 minutes. That would be incredible. What do you guys think about this? If you think this is good news and you like what I'm trying to say and trying to do on this channel, we are making daily videos every single day on channel 2, but we also are on channel 1. We make travel vlogs every now and then at Tallboy Gareth, and my dog is there with my pillows, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You guys know the drill. I love you all. I've been told my name's Gareth, and yeah, God bless all the cancer patients out there. I hope you guys get better soon. Let there be a miracle. I love yous. Bye.